The Rise of the Outcast King, the story of Prince Kola. Long ago, in the land of Eko, there was a mighty kingdom ruled by King Olomide, a wise and just ruler. His son, Prince Kola, was beloved by the people. With his strength, kindness, and keen mind, it was clear to all that Kola would one day inherit the throne. But as the seasons turned, there came a shadow, a man named King Bori. He was a cunning and ambitious soul, hungry for power. In the dark of night, he plotted with traitors, and in the blink of an eye, he struck. King Olomide was betrayed by those he trusted most, and Prince Kola was cast out, exiled to the wilderness with nothing but the clothes on his back. Thus, the kingdom fell into turmoil. King Bori claimed the throne, ruling with fear, while Prince Kola wandered, lost and alone, in the wilderness. But in his heart, the fire of royalty still burned. He knew he would return. His destiny had not ended, not yet. Years passed, and the prince roamed the land. Hungry, cold, and without a home, he had learned much about the world's harshness. But one evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, he met a man, old as the hills, with eyes that sparkled like stars. This was Alo-o, a wise elder who had once served his father. Alo-o spoke softly, his voice carrying the weight of years. Prince Kola, he said, your path has been hard, but it is in hardship that true greatness is born. The throne you seek is not taken by force, but by wisdom and patience. Your people await you, but only when you understand who you truly are will you be ready to lead them. Prince Kola, filled with questions, replied, how can I rise again when I have lost everything? Alo-o smiled gently and replied, you have not lost everything. You have lost nothing that cannot be rebuilt. You have only lost your pride. Now, let me teach you the way of the wise. For many months, Prince Kola stayed with Alo-o, learning the ancient ways. He trained his body, sharpened his mind, and most of all, he learned to listen to the earth, the wind, and the stars. The wild creatures of the land, the birds and the trees, became his teachers. And with each passing day, Kola felt a strength growing inside him, a power not of might, but of spirit. Alo-o spoke of strategy, of patience, of understanding one's enemies not through fear, but through wisdom. Remember, Kola, the elder would say, the strongest tree bends with the wind. Only those who are flexible in their hearts can weather the storms of life. News of Kola's survival spread across the land. Whispers filled the markets, the villages, and the royal courts. The people of Eko, oppressed under King Bori's cruel rule, began to hope again. But Bori was no fool. He knew of the prince's return, and he called upon and ordered his soldiers, the fiercest in the land, to crush any rebellion before it could begin. But Kola had not come alone. He had gathered a group of loyal warriors, men and women who had also suffered under Bori's reign. Among them was Odeboyo, a warrior whose strength was unmatched. Together, they prepared for the battle that would decide the future of Eko. The day of reckoning arrived. The sky was dark, the winds howled, and the drums of war echoed through the hills. King Bori's army marched toward the village where Kola had gathered his followers, expecting to crush them beneath their boots. But Prince Kola was not a fool. He had studied the land, he had learned its secrets. As Bori's army advanced, Kola and his warriors led them into a narrow pass, where the terrain would give them an advantage. The battle raged, swords clashed, spears flew, and the ground trembled under the weight of the struggle. Kola fought not with rage, but with the calm of the wise. He knew his enemies' every move, for he had studied their strategies. As the battle reached its climax, Kola confronted Bori in single combat. The two fought fiercely, their swords ringing out with each strike. Bori, gasping for breath, sneered. You think you can defeat me, Kola? You are nothing but an outcast. Kola, steady and calm, replied. I am no outcast, Bori. I am a king, not by birthright, but by the strength of my spirit, my people, and my wisdom. And so it was that Prince Kola defeated the false king and claimed his throne. But he did not rule with the same cruelty as Bori. No, Kola ruled with wisdom, compassion, and justice. He understood that true power comes not from the throne, but from the heart of the people. His kingdom, once broken and divided, began to heal. The people flourished, their spirits lifted by the kindness of their true king. Kola had not only reclaimed his throne, he had redefined what it meant to be a king. The lesson of the outcast king. The story of Prince Kola teaches us many things. It teaches us that no matter how far we fall, we can rise again. That being an outcast is not a curse, it is a beginning. And that true kingship is not measured by wealth or power, but by wisdom, compassion, and the strength of one's spirit. May we all, like Kola, find the courage to face the storms of life and rise above them, for we too are kings and queens in our own right. What do you think of Prince Kola's journey? Have you ever felt like an outcast? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. And remember, there is always room for more inspiring stories, so don't forget to watch our other videos and join us for more tales of transformation and triumph.